Hi guys, we're gonna have to do this video again, but I guess it's fine because I have everything I need to show you. And I think I like to start off with the haul first, because that was just a lot the first time. So this is I'm gonna try to do a booktube once a month. Hence the title. I haven't, by the time this video is up, the title will be up, obviously. And if you're wondering what the title is about, I have my own Facebook, book group, I guess you could call it. And that's what the title is about. And if you want to join it, and if you're on Facebook, you can. I don't have one for Instagram, but I do try to put up my books that I start once a month. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be once a month. This month was 2 books, and technically I started the book already. And I don't know if that counts, even though I kind of picked it back up. After, I don't know why I quoted that, I just felt the need to. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with my book haul I got from Barnes & Noble. I call it a haul, it's just like 2 books. But I've been trying to read out of my comfort zone. And when I mean out of my comfort zone, I mean like, books that start in first person, as if, like you're following that character, like you're reading the character's journal, basically. I don't know if you guys know what first, second, third, and there's like variations, but, this book, I should have taken a look at it back in the bookstore, but I got so excited because of the cover. Like, no lie, the cover is gorgeous. And luckily I picked it up the right way this time, and I'm gonna scooch it down here so you don't see it. Hopefully I won't mess it up. And yeah, it's called Boyfriend Material, if you can't read it. And before I read the back of the cover, kind of, it said wanted. One fake, in parentheses, practically perfect in boyfriend. One fake boyfriend, practically perfect in every way. Like, who wouldn't want to read about that, right? And then you have the, I don't know what you call the reviews on the top of the book. But I guess I'll just call it professional reviewer, until someone tells me down below what they're called. It says hilarious, witty, tender, and stunning. I love this book. So, like, if it's good enough for a personal reviewer or a professional reviewer, it's good enough for Spirit. And, yeah, I picked this one up first because it was in its section. If you're looking for the first one in these 2 books, I hope there's a third one, because, like, it sounds so good. And, like, look how hunky these covers are. Like, yes. And if you see a pile of books next to me, I already filmed once today. My phone is being an ass, so just ignore it. But yeah, look how pretty. And they have the characters on the back too. It would help if my hand wasn't in the way. And I only got them because I'm part of Barnes & Noble membership. And I obviously had to get the second one. And it says, the first one. If you're looking for the first one in the series, I don't know if all Barnes & Nobles are like these, but mine has an LGBTQ section. It's like a little table, okay, it's not a little table, it's like a square table that they have. And the first one was buy one, get one 50% off. And I'm pretty sure it worked for those books, both books. I will let you know when I get more information. So this monstrosity right here, good word, is my TBR list. Or to be read list and books that I am either reading, in the process of reading, and trying not to get killed by them. Or, yeah, books that are on my TBR list. And as we speak, they're trying to fall over. So yeah, and there's books right here that you can't see, but I don't, yeah, that'll come later. And so they're trying to fall off, so I'm just gonna pick from, oh, so the first book that I did read in January is this, and I went through everything about this in the first one, so I'm probably gonna try to, like, not rant as much. But this, people, I don't know what their problem is with this book, but I like how she went about this. If you read her and you're expecting romance in like every chapter after the character meets, don't, because that's not what this book is. It's more about the plot and trying to find out who the serial killer is. I guess I'm kind of spoiling it a little bit. But I'm not really, because I didn't tell you who it was. That would be spoiling, and that would be bad. Anyway. Yeah. I think I kind of gave her the idea of writing a mystery not too long ago. But yeah, this is one of her more tamed books when it comes to like romance and like super buff biker dudes. And I get not all her books are about that, but the books that I am reading, it's kind of like that. That doesn't make any sense. I'm reading the Torpedo Ink series, and I'm on book 6, I think. So that's where that logic came from. Or semi-logic, I guess you would say. So I finished this, and I gave it 5 stars. I don't know if I would give it 5 stars again. Only because the animal cruelty that is in it. The, like, spoiler alert, I guess the dog survives. So if you've heard bad things about this book, that's like the only issue I have about this. And if you have had problems with stalkers and like stuff like that, and you're still like recovering from that, I don't know why I put quotes around that, because that's obviously like your problem, and you should take as much time as you want to recover from that. But if you have a problem with characters or female characters being stalked, I guess you would call it, then I would stay away from that, because that's kind of the main premise-ish. But I liked how this book was written. Some people don't. But it's it's gorgeous. Like, that's all I'm gonna say about it. And then I'm gonna do something completely random and just pick. And I got the David Balducci. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. I don't know what series, I know this book is part of a series. But I don't know what number this book is, because grown-up books are not numbered. That's a problem. And that should stop. And I get it. There's a lot of series and book series. But, yo. Anyway. I like it because, I mean, I haven't read it, but I've been wanting to try to read his books. I might not like it. And I got another one of his books because it goes with the one I just showed you, and I don't know anything about it. But yeah, he's hyped a lot. I always see him on the bookshelves whenever I go in. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And Danielle Steele. I think I started off with this one, but as you can tell, I'm clearly going out of order. I guess you can't. I can, because I already filmed. But look how gorgeous this cover is. And I think this was on the 50-cent bookshelf. And, like, look at the spine. I mean, you could still tell that it's been read, but, there has been books I got from that same shelf that has seen better days. Just saying. And, let's see. Speaking of books from that shelf. Yeah, I'm not a horror person, but I keep seeing him. Again, he's another author I see everywhere. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I say everywhere. Like, maybe in the Next Chapter bookstore I haven't seen him, but that's weird. Anyway. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Next Chapter bookstore is a, secondhand bookshop that's run by my alma mater. Well, I don't know if you would call it an alma mater, because it's technically not high school, but it's not college. It's like a transition program, if you will. And sadly, they are not hiring. But, yeah, that was my rant for the bookstore. Anyways, horror. I'm not thrilled about this. And, as you can see, there's nothing about this on the back. Is that weird? Tell me if that's weird. Like, there's no, like, synopsis or, like, I liked this book or anything. And there's just an author introduction in the beginning of this book. So, like, all it does say is we'll send chills down your back. And that's not very helpful, New York Times. And I don't know if I showed you this one yet, but it's gonna be my goal to get out of my comfort zone. I don't know if I said this already, but oh my god, look at this cover. Like, oh, look at this cover. Wait, that's enough. So yeah, I started. Did I go? Oh yeah, okay. So this is the one I started after finishing the thriller because I needed something light and goofy. It's not goofy. Like, there are some characters that can get a little silly. But this takes place after the Percy Jackson books. And don't come for me, all, but I have not started on the Percy Jackson books. And just decided to go start with this one next. Because that's how I roll. I'm backwards. And I don't care. You shouldn't be caring either. And my pile is getting too big. And okay, we are in business. And this, I had to see which when I was picking up. But this is the fourth one. Remember how I said the grown-up novels aren't numbered? I don't know if I called them grown-up novels or not, but they're not numbered. Why do kids get everything? And yes, this is a kid's series because I got it in the children's section. Don't come at me. It came out in 2010 and I was already out of high school by then. So do not kill me. Do not come at me. Okay, cool. And we have, oh yay, okay, we have the fifth Percy Jackson, Olympians. Heroes of Olympians. I'm sorry. It says what it is right here. And in different Barnes and Nobles, it's like, obviously it's different because, yeah, it's different. And I don't like it. That's part of my OCD. My problem, not yours. And last but certainly not least is another one of his books. I thought I got 2 of these. Hopefully the other one is downstairs. But yeah, look at that cover. This, if you couldn't tell, this is his Ancient Egyptian book, or Ancient Egypt book. It takes place in Ancient Egypt. That's as much as I know. And I am so excited to start this. You have no idea. I'm not going to start this one, though, until I finish the Heroes of Olympus. Oh, Lord, let me know if I'm saying that right, because I have no idea. Yeah, my TBR list is fun. And luckily I have already started it. I did not do a best books of 2022 because obviously 2022 is over and we're moving on. So, let me know if you like this kind of content, and I will try to do more of it every time I finish a book. And if you follow me on Instagram, I will be posting the covers of the books that I start each month. Sometimes it's the day, I post it the day of when I start it, just so I can have a recollection in my mind, like how long it takes me to read a book. Like, I'm not bragging and being like, oh, I read 5 books this month. No, I'm not like that. And God forbid I actually do read 5 books this month. I'm not going to. I'm just saying I do it for my sanity so I know how long it takes me to read a book. I'm not saying this is the best book ever, you should read it. I'm not saying anything like that. It's for me, and I'm glad people like when I post it, but I don't know. I'm blabbing now, so I'll see you later. Oh, let me know in the comments if you like these kind of things, booktube things. And I'll try to do more of it. Bye.